the best part, because there wasn't really a set plan to do what we have today as a big group. I grew up racing and motocross and riding BMX bicycles, and I would make T-shirts to bring to the track and sell to some friends and other people that wanted to represent our crew. So back then it was called the Man-Made Crew. It was the Long Island guys. And little did I know that I was teaching myself about homegrown, do-it-yourself business. And when that kind of folded, I already knew how to make T-shirts and do all that stuff. So I decided to start making some Mets stuff. And luckily in the beginning, didn't have a name, wasn't supposed to be a brand, but people liked the idea of, I'm the guy printing the shirts myself, I'm making them myself, I'm selling them to other fans, and they're wearing Mets-related clothing but not going to like Modell's for it. So I think that's the way that it kind of started, and it slowly turned into what it is now, 11 years later, where fans see each other wearing something from the 7 line, and it's almost like an unspoken thing where it's like they kind of know, or they're probably like in the crew, if you will, and it'll happen by accident. So that's my favorite part about it.
Gotta clap for 2 different reasons.
Every day is a new chapter in this weird experience of how this even became a thing. But yeah, absolutely, I pinch myself every day that people in other countries even know what this is, or people want to travel. There's a guy here from England that came specifically today to come to the game and cheer with us to watch the Mets. And if you would have told me that 11 years ago, I'd say you're crazy. So yeah, it's every day is a pinch me moment, meeting the players, having them wear the shirts, and they know what this is. It's a crazy experience, and I'm just glad that it's become something that I could do every day. Like, this is my job, which is crazy. Our first was actually 7 years ago yesterday, 9/27/2012, the last game of the 2012 season. Ari Dickey was on the mound, and he ended up getting his 20th win, and that moment will stick out because that just started the whole thing. But road games are always really fun, like I said, but San Diego, the parade from the bar to the game was really great that day. It'll probably never be topped because it was something that was so like historic, and then Bartolo Colon hit the home run. So like that day as a whole was a whirlwind of emotions. But Colorado is really fun. Going to that ballpark's great. There's so many different moments that might pop up. Like last weekend we were in Cincinnati. The Mets lost, but it was still a fun day. So it's weird that you could like pick out moments that are highlights of a losing trip. Like you'll travel all the way to Cincinnati, like, oh, Mets lost, that stinks, but we had fun at the Hot Bra House prior. We had fun on the parade over the bridge. We had fun doing this or that. So the end-all be-all is obviously you want the Mets to win, but when you can have a connection with so many people, that's always going to be a positive.